Thematic question. If events are permitted to occur naturally, would prophecies become realities? Can a prophecy be changed by manipulating events? Perhaps prophetic revelations come to fruition when a sequence of events is manipulated, and that prophecy is, in fact, contingent upon those alterations. Summary. A young widow leaves her home planet, heading out into the galaxy to a planet that will help her to re-establish her life, as well as that of her young son. Unknowingly, she enters the snare of an evil lord who has, for many decades, been searching for the prophesied widow, whom he believes holds the key to the planet star that would destroy his empire. Shortly after the widow and her son arrive at their destination, they are brutally kidnapped by those in collusion with the evil lord, but his plans are foiled when his archenemy, King Ewlon, daringly rescues the widow and her son. Together, the king and widow cross the galaxy to his home planet and to his home, which is the only place the planet star can be activated. However, their footsteps are continually dogged by the evil lord and his minions. Throughout most of the book, the widow is unaware of the fact her rescuer is a king. Shreela leans against the doorpost of her home, gazing at the purple dwarfa tree saplings. Her long brown hair billows in the cool, gusty wind and makes her shiver. Wrapping her soft gray cloak tightly around her petite frame, she again rests against the doorpost so that she can spend a few more precious moments to enjoy her last sunrise in her beloved home, gazing at the shimmering autumn scene. Shreela's home, located in the province of Aral on Paramon's moon, Tima, is about 8 parsecs beyond the fringe of the Milky Way in the Jenna Solar System. The hills and valleys of the northernmost area of Aral are clothed in the multicolored splendor of fall. A cool, intermittent wind blows in from the northwest, causing the falling leaves to make a faint snipping sound as they fall upon the crisp leaves already piling up on the ground. It is close to the hour of dawn before the rain finally subsides. You sits in the dark, feeling wet, cold, miserable, and tired. Since the moonlight is unable to penetrate the dense, overcast sky, it is impossible for you to see the area around the camp. After a while, the darkness weighs heavily upon him. His eyes droop, and he shakes his head vigorously to stay awake. But, despite his efforts, it is not long before he finally drifts off to sleep. A few moments later, he is jolted awake by a crackling sound in the bushes off to his left. Jumping to his feet, Yu levels his laser in the direction of those sounds. A sense of uneasiness grips him as he realizes just how vulnerable they are. Cautiously, moving towards the sound and trying to look in all directions at once, he listens for sounds of approaching animals. For one brief moment, he thinks he hears a low growl and strains to determine its direction. He opens his mouth to call out to Pala, but instead, a muffled, guttural sound is all that escapes him as razor-sharp claws dig into his left shoulder. As he fights to free himself of the claws, knife-like teeth puncture his left arm, causing him to drop his laser. With his free hand, Yu grabs the Urgrid by the snout, wrenching its teeth from his forearm.